Alright, what's going on everybody? Sir Kirby here, and we're back on the Fire Emblem sorter again. This time, a new challenger approaches. I'm joined here today with Seth.
Does I say hi?
Sure, go for it.
Well, I mean, you just kind of like
Yeah,
gestured.
yeah. We didn't talk about this beforehand. I've now made this mistake twice in as many videos. But
Hi, I'm Seth. I'm in the big spinny chair today.
yeah, he's in my chair, and I'm off to the side. So we've done this on the channel once before, but just in case you missed it, this is the Fire Emblem sorter. Seth has slightly more context for the game than Vincent,
I'm not
but
going
it's
to be using any of it.
It's kind of negligible, so we'll be all right.
The context in the game is not going to influence my choices in the slightest.
So the point here is I'm going to have him rank the characters from Fire Emblem 9 and 10, which is the one that I'm playing on the channel, and then the sequel. And then we're going to see what his list looks like compared to mine. And I'm going to try not to make too many comments during the video itself. I'm going to let him make his decisions however he feels necessary. And then at the end, we'll talk through it and see what we agree on, what we don't agree on. We'll see throughout why he made some of the decisions that he did, but we can talk more about those at the end as well. The only thing that he's allowed to ask me for throughout this process is that if he chooses, he can ask me for the class of each unit. So
can I ask you their names?
You can just mouse over them for their names.
Really?
It's not going to do it on this screen because that's just game art. But once you start it, you can do that. So if you want to click to start, you can see what I'm doing.
Oh,
you can see.
Can I click this? I'm going to click this because I like this. Do I have to click this or do I click? I'm clicking this. All right.
Okay, it does the same thing. So like in this, so you can mouse over each character, and it'll tell you their name. You might have to hover for a second.
Ashnard. Who names their kid Ashnard?
That's a good question. But yeah, so if you haven't seen this before, all he has to do is he has to click on which of these two units he thinks is better. And this will go throughout every unit in the games. And then at the end, it'll give him a ranking system or a ranking order based on the choices that he made. And that's what we're looking for. We're going to see what his order ends up as and how he gets there. So without any further ado, the floor is yours.
All right, I'm picking Ashnard because he names their kid Ashnard. This guy looks like an elf. This guy also has a really big ear, but he's just cooler, so I pick him. This guy looks like a lion. Is this the lion guy?
That is the.
This is the lion guy. The lion guy beats the mustache guy. They're both pretty edgy, but this reminds me of a guy from the anime. So from an anime I watched. So
I would say from the anime.
From,
the only Fire Emblem anime I'm aware of is a running gag about the first game in the series. So.
Fine.
Alright, I'm gonna pick this vampire-looking guy. Mesala. These are weird names. They really ran out of names. Why can't they just use normal names? Ooh, a cat girl! You already know! I'm gonna pick the small-looking guy because the big guys are overrated. Is this Ike? Oof, sorry.
Yeah, you failed. You have failed me.
But I'm picking Rolf because he looks like a little baby. Oh my god, look at this guy's nose!
He does, in fact, have a nose.
But I'm picking this girl because I like girls better.
Congratulations, you support domestic abuse.
Yay. I like this guy because he looks cool and he looks like a main character. What? Is this like the guy that carries around your supplies or whatever?
No, he's not.
Alright, anyways, I'm picking the girl. Her name's Heather. Oh my god, there's two girls! I like this girl's much more, you know how it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, two girls again? Or at least I think there's two girls. Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely two girls.
Okay, I didn't think
but I see the cat ears, so...
So I will say something else real quick. That's something else that I didn't think about last time. Vincent kind of... He wasn't like too bothered by it. We were laughing about it. But he did comment on not knowing whether some characters were male or female. I get it. Some of them are
traps exist, bro.
Yeah, some of them are difficult to tell if you don't know the game, and that actually goes both ways. So I will like correct he she things.
If I pick a girl and you're like, that wasn't a girl. No, if I pick someone because they're a girl and you're like, that wasn't a girl.
Yeah.
But anyways, I'm pretty sure this is a girl. Her name's Jill.
You're correct.
This one's also a girl. I feel sorry for this guy. He looks stupid. He looks like a little crab. Ooh, this guy looks cool, but honestly, this girl looks like a bitch. I'm picking the guy. Honestly, this girl looks cool as fuck. If I had to pick like a partner, I'd pick her. Oh damn, they both look like bitches.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
But they both look like final boss type assholes.
Okay, one other thing that I'll comment on. I won't tell you whether you're right or wrong, but I will comment when you say like the exact same thing Vincent said on a given matchup, and that's the exact same thing Vincent said about these two.
Okay, this is a tough one. They both look like the final boss.
But I'm gonna pick Ashura. No, I'm gonna pick this one, Petrine. They look the same with different hair. This guy just looks older with blue hair.
This looks like the same guy without his jacket and without his hair dyed. Like this looks, the guy on the left looks like he grew out his hair.
I've never thought of that before, but that's actually kind of accurate.
Yeah, it looks like this man grew out his hair, slicked it back, dyed it blue, and got a cooler jacket. This just looked like the better version of himself, so he wins.
This is actually a good one for me too, because Vincent also said something similar, except he didn't say they look the same. He said he was even more specific. He was like, these two look like the same person. It looks like the guy on the right just dyed his hair and then got a bit
back.
more like,
older,
and then now he's the guy on the left.
Now he has a fur coat.
Yeah.
They have the same nose.
And I had never thought of it before when he said that, but then I saw it and I was like, holy crap, you're right.
This guy has a beard too. But wait, Ashnard? It's Ashnard!
Yeah, it is. He's back.
I want to pick Grail. Oh, they both have face tattoos.
You're correct.
They're probably from like the same family or tribe or some shit, but you gotta go with the girl.
You are correct.
Gotta go with the girl. Ooh, Lion. They have the same face again. Look, they have the same face. They have different hairstyles. But I'm gonna pick this guy. I'm gonna pick the lion guy again. He didn't change.
Yeah, they do that. Once you get to a certain point, they'll keep the same person on either side for a couple in a row.
Well, I still don't like him. Ooh, this guy looks cool. Volk looks so cool. I'm picking him. Fuck this guy. I don't like that guy. He looks like a bitch. No, I'm picking everyone except for him.
That's terrible.
Ooh, girls. This is Soren, but he's paired up with a female. What can I do? You know, I'm gonna give it to him. I'm gonna give it to Soren.
That's probably smart.
Rolf he's the baby boy. This is Boyd again, not Ike.
Yes!
Why hasn't Ike come up yet? Isn't that in this game?
I think a lot of these are sorted by like order of appearance in the second game, generally. I don't know why, and it doesn't hold to that all the way through, but that's a general pattern that you can use.
I like this guy's hair. It's just really cool, so I'm gonna pick him. Ooh, she looks like a bitch. Oh, there's Ike. But she looks like someone you'd find at like a red light district type place. You know what that is, right?
No.
Like where the street where you find all the hookers and the.
Okay.
But I'm gonna pick her for that reason. Sorry, Ike. Oh, but you could be the other guy. You beat the. Oh my God! Look at his nose. This guy. I want to pick him because of his big ass nose. I'm gonna do it.
What?
Ooh, cat ears and a girl.
Yikes.
Is this a girl too?
Yes.
I can't even tell, so I'm picking Heather again. Oh, and this guy. I'm gonna pick him. Nephi. This guy looks cool though. He's like a pirate or something. Don't tell me if his actual class isn't pirate. I just want to know if he's like a pirate.
He is not a pirate.
Well, I'm gonna pick him anyway.
I mean,
Well, and then I'm picking Leanne again.
He's not supposed to be a pirate, I guess.
And then I'm picking Marsha. And then, who's this? He looks cool, but he looks kind of basic and mean and brooding. So I'm picking Alencia?
Alencia. People say both. I say Alencia, but a lot of people...
Alright, 2 girls, but this one has cat ears.
The one on the right's a guy.
That's a good thing I picked the cat ears. I'm picking Fiona because I'm not racist. Oh, this guy. I hate this guy. Look at his face. I would slap him if I could.
Right.
And then this guy who has like the blue hair doppelganger. Grail. Is he like the owner of the Grail Mercenaries or like the first one or something?
I'm surprised you didn't come up with that the first time. Yes.
Well, because I didn't look at his name the
Yeah.
first time.
Well, yeah, you did because I know you said it.
Oh, did I?
I'm pretty sure you did.
Anyways.
But yes, he was the first leader of the Grail Mercenaries.
Because he's so iconic, he wins. Oh my god, it's the same! And then it's Ashnard again. I really just don't want to pick her. She looks mean. I like this. Ew, I hate these smug, like, noble-looking guys. No, I got 2 of them. I'm not giving Oliver any satisfaction of winning a single matchup. Oh, but I like both of these guys a lot. Is this Sanaki like a Pegasus rider?
No.
Dang it. Did she use a spear?
No.
Oh, well, she wins anyway. Oh, and then red hair guy. You know what? I want to be spiteful and not let Ike have any points.
You weren't supposed to do that.
I really like this one. I like this. I like Leanne. She's cool. Har looks cool, but Leanne, she's just so precious. It's a hard one because this guy's hair is dope. Do they transform into animals? Is that their whole tribe thing?
That guy's a lion.
Yeah. I'm gonna assume anybody with these marks on their foreheads transform into like cats. Some type of cat. Alright.
I can't say too much.
Because cats are better than dogs. So.
Can't say too much unless you ask specifically.
I mean, Tabarn is cool.
You're correct.
But I'm picking Sigrid. I'm picking Mist. Sorry, she's too adorable. And then Ranulf. And then Animal Ears. And then they're like the same person. But they just give off the same energy. Like, alright, I'm picking Rolf because I actually know who he is. I keep dropping my nickel.
My nickel.
And this guy has cooler hair than Riz, so she known. And then Boyd is more iconic. Not you. Ooh, and then you already know who's gonna win this matchup. Honestly, I don't even know why this guy even came today. Oscar, have we seen him yet?
Yeah, a few times.
He just looks happy. I'm gonna pick him. I will not give Ike the satisfaction. Astrid. Jeffrey. Ew! But I like his hair. Makarov? Is that how you say it?
Makarov.
Yeah, but don't you usually say it like Colonel? Like.
I don't think so.
And like in Japan, like
okay,
have
no,
you ever watched?
That's just racist.
No, because that's how they do things.
Yeah, it's
like
hard.
like have you ever watched Fairy Tale?
No.
And then
but
the guildmaster is called Makarov, but I think they spell it with an L. Anyways, Ike doesn't win. Cat ears. Ooh. Now this is a hard one. She looks like a literal angel. I see a wing in the background. Honestly. But I feel like they're gonna call me a pedophile if I pick her over Heather.
Yes!
I'm gonna do it anyway. And then the cool eye patch guy, Har. I'm pick Heather. Oh my god! No! Animal ears. I'm gonna pick him. Honestly, I feel kind of weird because I acknowledge that half of the girls that I'm picking are probably like, granted, they're like video game characters, but they're probably like underage. But you know what? I don't care. Cool mustache guy wins. Soth? Of course Soth wins. Laura is so pure. And you're a reverse trap, so I'm picking Meg. And then I hate you, so I'm picking the reverse trap. And then I'm not letting Aaron win. Oh my god! Stop giving me hard choices. We're only halfway done. I feel like there are characters we haven't seen yet.
We've seen both of these characters.
No, but I feel like there are characters we haven't
Oh
seen
yeah.
yet.
No, I don't think so actually.
This is such a
Now,
hard
granted,
one.
there's I think 79 characters, so I'm not gonna remember if we've seen every single one of them. But I think we've seen all of them at least once so far.
Anyways,
If
I'm
I see
picking on
somebody that I don't remember seeing, I'll point it out. But I'm pretty sure we've seen everybody at least one time so far.
Is this is Grail. This is Grail. This is Volk. Ew. This is a guy, right?
Yep.
He looks gross. He turns into a cat, doesn't he?
Nope.
But he has the thing on his forehead.
Yes, he does.
Oh well, Grail wins.
What?
This guy turns into a... No, they're mages. This guy's a mage.
No, he's not.
What? How could he possibly be?
Would you like me to tell you?
Yes.
The guy on the left is a black dragon.
A dragon?
The guy on the right is a black dragon king.
I picked the guy on the left.
Of course. Interesting maneuver.
Ew! I don't think I've seen him before.
You've seen him once before.
He looks like a prep. Like, he looks
yeah,
like...
that's actually kind of accurate.
He's gross. You know what? I'd rather give Ulki the win than him the win. Racing. I really like this character. Janaf. He's my new favorite male. He's male, right?
Yes.
He's my new favorite male
Well,
Fire Emblem
I mean, he's
character.
kind of like one of the other characters I mentioned earlier. We don't ever actually have a specific telling of whether Janaf is male or female, but it's assumed that.
What's his class?
He's a hawk.
That's cool as hell.
It's generally assumed that he's a male, even though it's never.
He's my new male Fire Emblem favorite male Fire Emblem character. If he comes up, he wins.
That's gay.
Ew, I hate both of these guys so much. Can I pick Ty? I forgot about that option.
Yeah, so like it says on the screen, I would try not to do it a ton because it'll mess with your rankings a little bit, but you can do it a few times.
Okay, you know what? I'll pick Tanith for this one. Oh no! No! Cat ears? Honestly, they don't really look like cat ears. They look more like dog ears. What's her class?
She is a cat.
Okay, cat ears. Good, good, good.
Cat ears on
Cat ears are... Ugh, I can't say this one anymore. I feel too uncomfortable calling her a hooker. This is so hard! But cat ears just trumps all... No! These like polar opposites, like hooker or angel. Like, you can't get further apart.
Alright, you can keep calling her that if you want, but I will say she's like one of, I think, 2 married characters in the game.
Okay, you don't know what she did before she
I
got
know,
married?
that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to stop you from saying that. It feels necessary to toss that in.
I'm picking the ancient... Stop fucking... Stop doing... Okay, and then I'm picking the hooker. Oh. What are they doing to me? It's like they look like
you're gonna have to go through some of these at some point.
they both look like generals or like in like the army
Not
or
quite.
something. I like Titania better than Heather. I'm sorry. Just it's the hair. Ah, and then that one's not hard. And then that one's not hard either. Actually, this one's kind of hard because he just looks like a good person. You know, I like him, but he has animal ears, and he has an eye patch, and she's a girl. And she probably rides a Pegasus. And is she a girl? One of the things.
Those are both. Oh, one of the things that I've written down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he has a beard.
Although I did just write it down because it was one of those things that I don't know why you were saying it so much I couldn't keep up earlier. So I'm just gonna I think I might just write down approximately 100 and just call it good.
I'm gonna pick Oscar because he looks cool. I swear I had this exact same matchup earlier.
You may have. So that's what I was saying earlier. Generally, you're only going to see each possible matchup once, but you might get a couple of repeats as you get further in, because if you put somebody... if you put one character over a separate character, but then in another matchup where you have both of those characters against a third character and you flip them. So, for the sake of example...
Okay,
right?
no, I got you,
if you have Ike, Soren, and Mist, and you're saying Ike is better than Soren, but then Soren's better than Mist, and Mist is better than Ike, then you're going to get Ike versus Soren again.
Which is
Are
canon.
you sure?
But anyway, This guy looks like he could whoop some ass because he's old. You know, if they let you play an old character, he's got to have something going for him. And then 2 big nose mother truckers. See, I controlled myself. But this guy has look at his hair. So okay, this is not even a competition. Ew. Actually, I don't dislike Joffrey that much. This guy looks annoying, but he has cool hair. And this guy just looks like one of the starter cavalry characters you get at the beginning of the game. And this guy's Ike, so he doesn't win. Brom. Lucia. I don't know why I struggled so hard to say her name. Is this... What? I don't think we've seen her before.
We have. That was one of the ones that you had to clarify male or female on.
Lucia. What's her class?
She's a sword master.
Oh, that's cool. She wins. No! No! That is so hard. Like, cause she's like one of the 1 characters that can like just automatically trump animal ears. But this is one of the originals. These are cat ears, right?
No.
Wolf ears, right?
Yes.
I think I asked you that. Well, Makai.
You have to remember that you have to be more specific than just asking what kind of ears they are. Because I did this to Vincent too. I let him go about 2/3 of the way through, and then I started saying, like, you might want to ask on a couple of these because the answers may surprise you.
Micaiah is winning. I forgot why. Oh yeah, because they're not cat ears. Because they're just wolf ears.
Just wolf ears.
Yes. And I feel bad. But look, she's so precious. So precious. Yeah, this one's not hard. Oh no, this one's hard. I'm pick Fiona. I have to pick Fiona if she pops up, unless there's cat ears, or it's like Micaiah or Saniki. No, cool 2 hair guys. What's his class?
He's a lion.
Which lion is better, this guy or the other guy?
I'm not answering that question. It's too much information.
I like this guy though. I like Peleus better, and then I'll pick cool lion guy, and then Soren sucks, so I'm picking Volk, and then I'm picking Ina, and then I'll give it to Soren because Truck Grail, and then Mist is amazing, and then Sigrun is better than Grail, and then everyone's better than Grail basically. And this guy has cat ears, so I don't care how smug he looks. And this guy has wings, so it's probably a bird, which is an animal, which I like better than humans. This guy's annoying, so Grail, you can win this. I don't remember if this is a guy.
That's a guy.
This is a guy, and he is a dragon.
Yes.
That's cool. I'll pick him. This is a dragon king.
Yes.
And this is a lion.
Yes.
And this is a mustache. And this is another mustache.
I mean, you're making statements now that are a bit less up for debate, rather. But yes, you're correct. That is in fact a mustache.
And I like this guy. I don't know, something about him. It's really rubbed off on me. And I hate this elf smug bitch-looking guy. I hate him. I hate him. But I like Steph. And this guy looks annoying as shit. But this guy also looks annoying as shit. But this guy has a mustache. And this is old, fat mustache guy. Ugh, this is a hard one. I'm using my tie. I've given you the pity vote long enough because you're... I mean... I didn't finish that. I didn't...
Yeah, that's probably good.
I didn't think before I said...
Because I think if you would have been... I want to be very clear that at the time of this, I'm not anywhere near getting monetization, but if this is like a year later, and maybe I am getting money now, that would have been one to get rid of this video.
Whatever. The angel wins, and then the stripper wins, and then Titania wins, and then Heather wins, and then, you know what? You can win.
What?
Oh, no! I hope Micaiah wins. I hope she's at the top. What? They're like the same person! They're both the cats, right?
Yep.
They're like literally like they both have purple eyes, they have the same like colored hair. How am I supposed to pick?
You pick which one's better.
I might have to use a tie. It's just
You have the tie button, you have a coin.
the coin won't do them justice. It's a tie. Honestly, she's my least favorite so far. Did you just slap me for that?
No.
My God, I have a lot of slaps.
Don't worry about what I'm writing.
I have so many more than Vincent.
Don't worry about what I'm writing, buddy.
I mean, you still. Oh, look at I like this guy. Oscar. I like Oscar. And then animal ears. What is this on his back? Is he like a crow?
He's a raven.
What is this guy? Okay, E-Hawk.
That's the Hawk King.
Ooh, that's cool. Big hand.
I agree. That is.
I'll pick the raven. I'll pick big nose afro. Stop tallying. Oh, you made a big nose tally, didn't you?
I did actually. I almost forgot about that.
Oh, I mean, Grail has a big ass nose too.
Yeah.
But Astrid wins. Jeffrey wins. Look at Makarov's nose. One, it's way too high up and it like points out. But he's cool. He's cool. He's chill. He's chill. Oh, look at this.
This has turned into Fire Emblem nose commentary.
Nice nose. 10 out of 10. Look at that.
Would
Like,
pick again.
This is a perfectly normal nose. You know, it's pretty adorable. You know, she's fun. You know, if only she wasn't wearing collars. I hate collars. You know. Now I don't know who to pick because I don't want to give Ike any points. Whatever. Grail wins. Honestly, Ike's nose is better than Kurthnaga. Kurthnaga's. But I will not give Ike the satisfaction. Ew! Look at his nose. He's got a big old nose and he's got a mustache.
You are correct on both of those points, yes.
He's gross, but he beats Ike. Oh my God, I never really even looked at this lion's nose. How does this guy have no mustache? He just has the beard that spans. That's not possible. But his nose probably smells everything. This guy has an okay nose. This guy has a good nose. This is a...
We're at 95%. You're going to finish this quicker than either Vincent or I did. We both took well over 400 battles for this.
Really? This is Rinning. Rinning has a good nose. Ew. What is this? I don't know. Every time I look at this guy's name, it's just, like, I see giraffe.
Giraffe.
But he like also looks like he
giraffe.
doesn't have a neck. Like he doesn't have a neck. But he has a cool mustache. His face looks compressed though. Is that just me?
I see it.
His nose looks gross. But he wins anyway, because Ike does not get the satisfaction. Stefan, he's pretty cool. Ugh, I hate this guy. And his nose looks disgusting. But Ike will not win the day. And I hate this guy too. But his hair looks kind of cool, so... Sephiroth, he's chill. He's a chill guy. Gareth, he's also a chill guy, and his nose looks alright. This guy, you can tell he's young because they barely has any nose definition.
I don't think that's how you tell he's young, but okay.
You can tell how old they are by their nose. It's... especially in this. Like, I'll show you. Like, this guy, he's probably like, maybe a little bit older than Ike in this picture. His nose is more defined. Ike's nose is a little... This guy's a little bit, you see? And this guy, probably the same age, if not a little bit younger than Ike, You can tell just by, like, the little nose. And this guy, I don't like him. I don't even want to judge him. This guy looks old. But his nose is not a big one. Because he's an elf-looking guy. So their noses are small. But this guy could be Ike's, like uncle. Like dad. Because of his big old nose.
Yeah, I'm sure that's the only characteristic that...
And this guy, look at his... This is the grossest nose I've seen this entire time. And he could be his, like, grandpa. And see when their nose has... When it's a girl and her nose goes all the way up, you can tell she's an adult. Okay?
I guess.
Keep that in mind. Well, I mean, this one doesn't count because this is like the only character where you get like a full frontal view. And she's probably a bad guy. So, and this guy, look at him, he's ugly. And this guy, don't worry about it. See, like this guy though, my favorite character. He's a little kid because he doesn't have any nose definition. He just has a little bump right here, a little bit of a. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll give Ike. No, I gave Ike a point. Nope.
Fuck, go back.
I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be the last battle. All right.
All right, so that's
There we go.
Yeah, that was the last battle.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. This was okay. So I'm gonna do the same thing I did with Vincent. Switch spots with me. I'm gonna
Alright,
take the
alright.
chair and go over the rest of these.
Do you need to change the?
Yeah, I'll get to that. So before I do anything else, you heard him hinting at it a little bit, but as I was editing the time I did this with Vincent, I made some counters on a piece of paper that I just kept track of and then put some highlights in the description of that video. So this time I thought to make some counters as we were going. This is a very imperfect list because there were a few things that I wrote down and then missed 3 or 4 matchups in a row because I was writing stuff down. So these are very rough estimates, but some of the highlights here, you'll get to hear them. We have Vincent's mustache thing with 8 instances.
There was more than 8. I just didn't say Vincent's mustache thing every time.
We have Bastion slams. You got close to Vincent. Vincent had 4 of those. I gave you 3. But I think you probably also had way more of them. But there were 3 that you like audibly stated.
For what?
Just Bastion slams, just slamming the character Bastion for his appearance or whatever. You ranked Ike. Okay, hold on.
How did who's Largo and
You ranked Ike at 81st. And if you just saw the...
Wait, show him the top, show him the top, show him the
Yeah,
top.
so up top we
Wait,
have...
can we see that, or
let
do
me
you
make
have to-
sure it shows... Yeah, so it does
Yeah,
show.
look, Micaiah wins!
So Micaiah finishes
and
at
then
number
the Cats
1.
win. Yes!
And then- so because he tied the Cats, they're both number 2.
Yes!
So some other counter highlights before we go. She's a girl. I didn't start tallying this until way too late, so I just wrote approximately equals 100. You had 6 instances of commenting on somebody's smug appearance.
I had more than 6 instances, I think. I don't know.
Again, these are rough estimates because I wrote some of these down either way too late or I just wrote them down and then missed something else. So these are extremely rough. Cat ears, I counted 14, but you also
What? Well, also
because if I just said
ears.
animal ears, it would have been like 40. But cat ears specifically, it was like 15 or 14 or something like that. One counter that I put in at the very end, so this is probably actually way too low, but I added this toward the end, was correctly guessed plot points, of which you had 6 after I started counting them.
Really?
For example, when you went to Ashura at that one point, when you said she looks like a bad guy, that was when I wrote that down.
Yeah,
for the first
they
instance.
both looked horrible.
Ashura is the final boss of the second game, so
you can tell by her eyes. It was just like...
So yeah, correctly guessed plot points. I don't remember what any of the other ones were, honestly, but I know there were a few toward the end that I wrote down and made note of. Now, if you watch the video on this that I did with Vincent, you'll remember when I put in the slap meme. And I counted those up as I was editing, and I slapped Vincent 19 times over the course of that video. Give me just a second here. Yeah, so I'm probably going to cut out a few of these slaps for the sake of not having the video be an hour and a half long. As it stands live, I counted up 83.
Oh my
God
god!
damn it!
What do
My
you
phone,
mean?
the phone keeps going off right next to it.
What
Sorry
do you mean
about that.
83 times? What could you
So,
possibly have slapped me about?
here were some things. Here were some things that inflated that number slightly. There were some instances where I gave you multiple slaps for the same choice. For example, and I noted a few of them, but then by the end there were just too many of them to count. But for example, you picked Astrid over Raphael. I gave you 3 slaps for that, which is probably not enough.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you... What?
You picked Meg at literally any point, which was worth 5 the first time, and then 5 more for specifically picking her over Grail.
No, I picked...
So things like that.
She's a girl.
You had 3
don't
coin
discriminate.
flips, 2 undos, 2 ties, and then one thing that I wrote was me having to give hard advice, and I only did that once, and that was when you asked about Almeda, and I said that she's a black dragon, which is technically true, but she doesn't do dragon things, so now I'll give you the same benefit of the doubt on that I gave Vincent. Almeda is technically not a playable character. She's along for story purposes, but she doesn't do anything. She's just there.
Gross.
As like not even an NPC that does battle. She just follows you around as like part of the merchant convoy, basically.
Who's Leth? Oh, that's the cat.
Okay, so
I know who Liar is.
So
But-
as for
all of them are girls.
yeah, I see that. So as
Where's Meg?
for
Where's Meg?
let me just make sure this still fits. Yeah, it's fine.
Where's
So
Meg?
as for some, where is Meg? Meg is at 46. 46 out of 81 characters, so I would say Meg is about 35 spots too high.
At least Soft beat Meg.
Yeah, so here's the part where I'll have some of my opinions, and then I'll probably like put in some highlights of some of the people that I
No,
picked.
how did Mist rank so low?
You have missed it. Yeah, missed at 27 is about right actually, but for like
No.
all of the possible wrong reasons.
No, I wish Shanaki needs.
Har is somewhere
Sanity,
between
sorry.
18 and 20 spots too low. This is correct. All 3 of these are not.
Yes, they are.
No.
Especially number 1 and the Cat Girls. They need to be up there.
Unrelated, but Vincent's gonna fight you because you have Oliver at 62.
Which one is Oliver?
That's the fat mustache guy that you talked about. Vincent
Oh,
had
the
him
gray
ranked.
hair?
No. The hold on, because I have some images that I can pull up here if I can find where they are. Oliver is this guy, and I realized yeah. So
I hate him.
Vincent ranked him number 1.
It's disgusting.
I agree.
I hate him.
Let's see what else. What else is of note here? A lot of the like I'm trying to pick out things that are just like laughably wrong, and oh, here's one. Fiona at 12.
Fiona deserves to be up there, sir.
No, absolutely.
I
not.
don't care what you have to say.
Absolutely not.
Micaiah, the Cat Girls, and Saniki deserve to be up there. Titania needs to be up higher.
I don't know about 4. for
Mist
Sanaki,
needs to be up
but, like,
higher.
top quadrant. Sure.
Mist needs to be up higher. Titania needs to be up higher. If I remember their names, they were special.
Kaisa's way too high at 32. Tabarn's too low at 33. Astrid's... Okay, Astrid is like the subject of debate throughout the community as far as I'm aware. Because I think this is way too high, but this is actually like... This tends to be a consensus that I see a lot.
Astrid
is
is a
that she's,
female
like,
name, so
mid-tier.
she needs to be higher.
You put Bastion at 61 for basically the same reasons that Vincent did, and even though I disagree with your reasoning, I think 61 is actually about right.
Wait, what was the reasoning again?
Just that you don't like him. He looks like a smug asshole, basically. He's not, but I still think 61 is fair, actually. Naesala at 62 is too low, because he's the Raven King, and this was one of the other guys that you slammed a lot for.
What do you mean? Oh, is he the old guy?
No. The old guy is Neolucci. Where'd you put him? At 34.
I like the Raven guy.
Yeah, so switch Neolucci with Naesala, because Naesala is like better at everything than Neolucci. Including being a Raven.
I liked the Raven guys. I liked all the guys.
Yeah, Naesala is a Raven, but you never asked about that.
I don't know.
Naesala is the Raven King, and you never asked
Which
about
one is him? Do you have a picture?
Just
like open up another tab and Google.
I don't want to do that, because then my Google gets on the video, and I'm not saying I have anything to hide. I'll do the same thing I did for Vincent. I'll pull it up on my phone.
As long as you only use private, like the private mode, you're good.
I'll pull it up on my phone and then.
Oh
put it,
yeah,
and then
he
put an
looked
image on the
smug. I
screen.
didn't like him.
Yeah, he is smug,
but I liked his hair.
He is smug, but he's one of the best units in the game.
But at least he had good hair.
Nolan is another one that's up for debate. This is higher than I would put him, but I've seen people use him, and he can be really good, so acceptable, I guess. Acceptable, I guess, except probably not.
Is that a girl? That was a girl, right?
Yeah, she's a red dragon, but she's terrible.
Oh, she's the dark skinned one with the.
No.
Oh.
She's very bad at being a red dragon.
I didn't
but
like
she is
her
a red
hair
dragon.
though. Her hair is a little. What's going on there? I don't even know.
Grail at 54 is funny, I guess, but sure, whatever.
Yes.
Do I even need to say anything
Where he belongs.
Do I even need to say anything about
Which one
that?
is Largo, and how in the world did he get lower than Ike?
Okay, Largo is this guy right here.
How?
Because I can't help but notice that for some reason it still says 99% sorted, even though you
Pick him,
definitely
pick him.
sorted all of them. Oh, that's weird. Okay, well.
Pick him
So-
again. See what happens.
Okay, so you just moved Ike up to 79.
What?
So my was what the hell?
Who's Gatry?
That's this guy, the other guy right here.
Oh yeah, fuck him. He
So
deserves to be down there.
apparently picking Largo bumped Ike up to 79, which is slightly less unforgivable,
That doesn't make
and
any
dropped
sense.
Gatry all the way down to 81.
Where was he? Because I
don't know. I think he was probably at like 79.
Largo deserves to be above Ike. Ike needs to be at the very bottom, and like Gatry needs to be at 80.
Okay, Largo, first of all, probably actually does deserve to be above Ike if we're talking about only Path of Radiance, but we're not. Gatry at 81 is funny, but whatever, I guess. Oh, by the way, what would you say are the most useful characters in Fire Emblem? Because I know you haven't played these games specifically, but I also know you have a good idea of
Micaiah.
Fire Emblem. No. Like, what class of unit?
Cat.
Fuck off. Really? I'm trying to actually make a point here.
I
And
haven't
you're
played
just like,
Fire Emblem
and you're just
long
like,
enough.
I must cats.
The last Fire Emblem game I played didn't have cats.
So you have a dancer here,
Dancers are useful, I guess.
and then you have the best dancer in the game here.
Whoa, is that a girl or a guy?
This one's a guy.
Where's the girl dancer? Is
Up
she the
here,
one with the
up
purple
here.
hair?
No, it's the three herons.
Let me look. I'm
But,
gonna Google it.
like, their class is heron, but they work as dancers. And then,
Is it the angel girl?
yeah.
I love her so much.
Yeah, so, like, this is, like, kind of acceptable, but only if this one is ranked even higher. Like, you can have her at 6 if this guy's at, like, 4. Basically, is the
Hey,
rule for that.
Fuck off, bro. Leanne is a god.
Let's see. This recording's over an hour.
Also,
This is
you're
gonna
gonna have to
take
bleep
well. This is gonna take a hot minute to edit, and I don't feel like working on it right now. I don't know how I'm going to actually go through what I did on mine the other day, as far as because I don't want to like go over I don't want to go through this on my own again, but because it took me like 20 minutes, and I don't feel like taking 20 minutes on it. So I'm probably not going to do that. What I'll do is I'll just go back through. Well, you know what? You don't even need to see mine. If you want to see mine so bad, just go watch the video I did with Vincent the other day. It's a plug to do that. But yeah, so those are some of the highlights of Seth's picks.
Yeah, I'm happy with the top 4 results. You know, they tied for second.
Yeah.
So Seneki's actually third.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fight on
I'm
this.
fine with that
But it be like that sometimes.
because they are my favorite. Wait, but what's his name? I forgot his name.
Which one?
The guy.
Yeah, that's not helpful.
My favorite guy, the hawk guy.
Oh, Janeth?
Janet. Why is he so low?
Where is Janeth?
Why is he so low?
Yeah, what the hell? Where is he? I don't see him.
I gave him the win every time I saw him.
Well, yeah, once you got like halfway through.
No, I gave him the
Where
win.
is he? Like, this is actually a good question. Where did he go?
Control F.
How did they finish at 77?
I'm pretty sure I gave him the win every time I saw him.
Yeah, now that, well, I mean, I know you didn't initially, but you did at some point.
Well, I mean, even initially, I don't think he showed up, and every time he
I don't know.
showed up.
This will be something
I don't know.
This will be something for me to look for while I'm editing this, because that's actually really curious. I didn't think he would finish that far down, given
You
how
need to
many times you
restart.
picked him. But also, God finished at 74th.
Where she belongs. I didn't want to. She looks
Anyway.
so annoying. I hated her.
So that's all for this, because I'm, like I said, if you want to see my rankings so bad, go watch the other video I did with this on with Vincent the other day. But for now, that's all we've got. So thanks everybody for watching this video, which is definitely going to be cut down significantly. I'll try to keep some of the highlights in and do the same random meme
84
crap.
slaps? Really?
Yeah, all the slaps aren't going to make it in because that'll make the video like an hour long by itself.
Just slap every 2 seconds.
Yeah, for real. Like, there's going to be a stretch where it's like, all right, I pick this unit over this unit, and then I'm going to go back to you again. All right, now I pick this unit, and it's like 3 more. It's going to be a lot.
You should just make a separate video. It's slap montage.
I might have
Seth
to.
slap
I might
montages.
have to. Anyway, I'm dragging this outro out long enough. Thanks, everybody, for watching this video. If you thought this was funny or good or both, you should check out the one I did with Vincent the other day. And that's all. So, how do I do this? I'm bad at outros.
You say goodbye and then you.
Yeah. All right. Later. Fuck.
Ah!
11 out of 10 professionalism. See you guys next time.